Let's use it! That was a mad dream. What's happened? Where am I? Shit. What is this place?
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever gonna wake up. I'm Karth, one of the Republic soldiers from the Endar Spire. I was with you in the escape pod. Do you remember?
I think so. I just saw some kind of a weird dream or something.
I'm not surprised. You took a serious blow to the head. You're probably having all kinds of strange dreams. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were long gone.
Yeah, sounds good. So we're just gonna wait here for the Republic to rescue us? Wait, you mentioned the Sith?
Terrace is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet, they've declared martial law, and they've imposed a planet-wide quarantine. But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages. That's pretty rare in a raw recruit. But
yeah.
It should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get anyone through the Sith blockade to help us. If we're gonna find Bastila and get off this planet, we can't rely on anybody but ourselves.
Yes, indeed. I'm still a bit tired from waking up. Indeed, I do know multiple languages. Whoopsosa pilote koyo. Yes, that's Mandalorian for my name is Pilote Koyo. Yeah. So what Bastila? She's the one we saw in the ship, right?
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought. Bastila's a Jedi.
Okay.
She was with the strike team that killed Darth Revan, Malik's Sith Master. Bastila's the key to the whole Republic war effort. The Sith must have found out that she was on the Endar Spire and set an ambush for us in this system. I believe Bastila was on one of the escape pods that crashed down here in Terrace. For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and find her.
Huh. Well, if Bastila is Jedi and has all this power, why can't she defend herself?
Bastila's gonna need our help. Many of Darth Malik's followers have mastered the dark side of the Force, and the Sith have already killed more than their share of Jedi in this war. I doubt anyone's specifically looking for us anymore. We're not that important. But if we're careful, we can move about the planet without attracting notice, a luxury Bastila won't have. She's gonna have half the Sith fleet looking for her. They know how vital she is to the war effort. And Bastila's no ordinary Jedi. She has a rare gift the Jedi call battle meditation. Bastila's power can influence entire armies.
Then, what is this battle meditation you speak of? I haven't heard of it before.
Through the Force, Bastila can inspire her allies with confidence and make her enemies lose their will to fight. And often that's all it takes to tip the balance in a battle. But there are limits to what she can do. From what I understand of her ability, it requires great concentration and focus to maintain her battle meditation. The attack on the Endar Spire happened so fast, she probably never even had a chance to use her power. I'm guessing she barely got out alive, and now she's trapped here just as we are. The whole planet is under quarantine. No ships can land or take off. So if Bastila's gonna escape Terrace, she's gonna need our help, and we'll probably need hers.
Maybe. I guess if this I guess we'll have to find her then.
Good. We're gonna need to work together if we're gonna survive. While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple of escape pods crashing down into the Undercity. It's probably a good place to start. But the Undercity's a dangerous place. We don't want to go there unprepared, and it won't do Bastila any good if we go and get ourselves killed.
Okay. Let's look around a bit, yeah?
Good idea. We can use this abandoned apartment as a base. We can probably get some equipment and supplies here in the upper city. Just remember to keep a low profile. I've heard some grim stories about the Dark Jedi interrogation techniques. They say the Force can do terrible things to
Really?
your mind.
That's...
Can wipe away your memories and destroy your very identity.
Oh,
But I
wow,
figure if we
that's
don't
some
do
scary
anything
shit, mate.
stupid, we should be okay. I mean, after all, they're looking for Bastila, not a couple of grunts like us. All right, soldier, let's move out.
Mate, I'm not a soldier, I'm just an explorer with a sword on my hand. Oh yes, let's loot our own building. Ooh, medpacks and shit. Okay, hello, welcome back to this shit. I just came back from school. I'm probably a lot pretty tired. I just made the animation thingy. So yeah, I'm a bit burnt out. I probably should have sat back and ate something. Anyways, this is a workbench. Actually, yes. We crash landed on the planet of Taris. It's a big city planet. It's yes, it's kind of like Coruscant, but not. A lot of shit happens over in Taris. The planet is divided into the Upper City, the Lower City, and the Undercity. We can ask about those things with the civilians. Anyways, now I'm going to use this workbench. The workbench can be used to upgrade and shit. What it's called? Mod your weapons, basically. Well, yeah, let's say that. So we found a prototype vibroblade, and we found a vibrator or a vibration cell. We can combine those two items to gain a damage bonus physical +1. There. And then we assemble it. There. Now the prototype vibroblade is slightly stronger. Yeah. It's yeah, it's strong. Let's see. We double wheel shit. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna double wheel shit. The chance to hit can be very important. As you see, to hit -1 and -3 or something. That's you don't want that. We still miss often enough with +3 and whatever. Anyways, let's ask Cart if he wants to talk with us.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I would like to know more about you.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started.
Okay.
With all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malik's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
I'm sorry, Cart. This must be very painful for you.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
Hey, why are you getting mad at me? It wasn't my fault, was it? Eh? Or maybe it was. I don't know.
I know that. I'm not angry at you. Don't think that. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Yeah, let's talk more when we get outside. Yeah, let's do that. Oh wow, I got a journal entry thingy. You've discussed that Cart's homeworld was attacked by the Sith. Though he was reluctant to talk about it, perhaps you can talk more later, after you've gained more experience. Well, how nice. That's another journal entry. The search for Bastila. Taris. You are stranded on Taris, a planet under Sith control. Now you and Cart Onasi must find Bastila, the only person capable of stopping the Sith from conquering the entire galaxy. You should probably begin by investigating reports of escape pods that crashed into the Undercity. The Undercity, eh? Maybe we should go to the Undercity. Let's go explore. Blah blah blah. Can only have one guy with us. See the light effects here and this stance. Those tell you their affiliation, or they are actually. I don't want to say affiliation. That's a bit of that's probably the wrong term to use. They're basically, it's kind of like the lifestyle, how they act in. Oh, I don't know. If you do something evil, you'll get or something immoral or whatever. You'll get dark side points, and if you do something something good, such as donating money to the poor or something, you get light side points. So yeah, that's how it works. Also, helping people and shit like that also gives you light side points. Usually, usually doing the right thing or shit like that, being charitable and shit, and caring for people and aliens alike gives you the light side points. So yeah.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody get up against the wall. This is a raid.
A raid, eh? Yeah.
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouthed aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again.
Oh no,
What's
don't...
this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Well, of course we are. Okay. The easiest way to deal with this situation is to just throw a grenade on this fuckface, and everything dies. So yeah. Alright, Lex, you should never have talked back to that Sith. Thankfully you were here to step in and help us, human. Yeah? This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it will be the last. Won't someone come searching for this patrol? I haven't yet decided. Well, I have decided that I want to go the evil path, or I'll try to. But it's hard for me because that's I can't. It's hard. It's, you know. Yeah. In this case, option 2 is the charitable or whatever option. Option 1 would be a neutral option, and option 3 would be an evil option. Though not necessarily everything, it doesn't necessarily give you a light or dark side point. Do I want to be? I want to be selfish, I think. Like, I don't know. Like, I've noticed that in this game there are usually like around 3 different ways you can go about shit. You can be a merchant. You can be evil, or you can be a good guy. Sometimes the merchantness gives you evil thingies because stuff. Not always though. Usually, actually, probably should have taken persuasion for haggling and shit. Anyways, do I want to pick this or this? Maybe I should pick this and then switch to the dark side like later or something. I'm gonna pick this. I'm gonna start being evil. right off the bat. Forgive me, human. I only wanted to thank you. I meant no harm. I will leave you in peace. We'll see him again later. Don't worry about the bodies. I'll move them so that it looks like they were killed somewhere else. That should throw the shit off the track. Yeah. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. Hopefully. Spoiler alert. Yes, they will. Okay. So, Kart here has... he double wields pistols. He has his own pistol here. It can be modded. It probably says there. Special, upgradable. Yes. He could wield a blaster rifle, but he's pretty good with pistols. I haven't ever taken his pistol off of him. He's also wielding a normal pistol here, his offhand. He could wield an ion pistol if I want. I mean, ion blaster, but the ion blaster doesn't really. It's not really that effective, I don't think. It does cause ion damage, which is good against droids, or clankers, as they call them in slang. Anyways,
What?
we have leveled up for throwing a grenade. How nice is that? Let's level up. Yes, I am Pilote Koyo. Ooh, that is my character's name. Let's see what the awareness thing says. Awareness governs the ability of a character to spot objects or enemies hidden by stealth. If a successful check of this skill is made against the enemy, the stealth skill of an enemy, or the DC of a mine, the enemy or object is noticed and becomes visible. Awareness is always active. Yes, it's not really. It's not. I don't think it's really that useful. I don't think. I don't even think there are any enemies that use stealth, except for certain enemies. But I think they're decloaked by event, so it doesn't really matter. Maybe. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's pretty much it. And let's level up and shit there. Okay, we can pick a new feat. I used to like choosing a feat the most when I played this for the first time, because these are abilities. These are amazing thingies. You can get shit like this. These are usually pretty good. But yeah, it can be hard sometimes, especially when you're low level and can't pick shit. Let's see. What do we want to do? Maybe I want this. Nah, not interested. I'm not interested in security. Well, I don't know. This feat provides a +1 bonus for saving throws. I think this helps me dodge and shit, so I guess I'll pick this. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. Let's see what else there is. I don't want empathy because I'll try to be non-empathic. I guess I don't know if that's a word. No dueling. I want to be double wielding shit, but that won't be until level 4. What level am I anyways? Probably level 3. So that'll be the next level. So okay, next level I'll get to wield double-handed shit. So that'll be good, I guess. Yeah, I'll take conditioning. I think next level I'll get like scout specific shit. So that'll be nice. Okay, that's that. There's nothing of importance here anymore. Oh, look, a door. Oh no, it's
Ready.
locked. Let's see if Kart can open it.
Sure.
On it.
Because I suck at security.
It's
apparently.
open.
Oh, look, there's a lady named Dia. Let's see what she has to say.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
Well, I'm just looking for shit to steal. Stay out of my way and you won't get hurt.
You're as bad as that pig Holden. I'll stay out of your way, but you're wasting your time. I don't have anything worth stealing.
Who is this Holden? That sounds interesting. Let's talk with her again about this Holden person.
You again? Why do you keep bothering me?
I just want to ask you a question, mate.
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Holden, who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself.
Eh?
But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade.
Ah, shit.
Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
Paying the price, you mean? What do you mean by that?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
No, I don't think so. I can't afford to trust anybody right now. Please, just leave me alone.
Tell me about your shit or I'll end your problems permanently, mate.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just try and stay calm. The last thing I need is trouble with you and Holden. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
A bounty, eh? Let's I think I'll take your head from you.
Wait, think about what you're doing. If that pig had just kept his hands to himself, I wouldn't have had to give him that scar with my vibroblade. He gets drunk and tries to force himself on me, and I get a bounty put on my head for defending myself. Where's the justice in that? Holden's the one to blame, not me.
I don't care about justice, I just want the credit.
What's wrong? He doesn't deserve this.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see. What I don't want to leave this bounty just standing here posing. That's yeah. So it's she wrecked his face. Let's do justice.
Then you're going to learn the same lesson I taught Holden. I'm not as helpless as I look.
Yes you are, dear. Yes you are. Probably just have a like poor man's vibroblade or poor woman's vibroblade. Let's see if Karth attacks her because he disapproves of my actions. Yeah, there are cases where your allies, if they disapprove of what you're doing, they might attack you. Though those are only like for primary objective thingy decision things. This is merely a side quest. Dark side points gained. Journal entry added.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, she didn't die. He's attacking.
Yeah.
We got her head. Off with the head. Yeah, get wrecked, scrub. Let's see what the journal has to say. Dia's bounty. Dia has explained to you that she attacked Holden in self-defense when he began making drunken advances. In retaliation, he ordered a bounty to be placed on her head. Interesting. Yes, Card doesn't approve of that.
Uh-huh.
But he's a cardsman. No, he's not. He's not. He's probably the most good person you can get with you, I think. Yeah, but there's like just like with the measurements of the light side point shit. This guy wants to talk with me. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents are blah 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 illegal aliens. My name is Larim, by the way. I don't care. Wait. I think he's talking. Ah, shit. He's probably talking Hottish. Fuck. Shit. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna say, Woba Sosa Pilote Koyo. Yeah. Blah blah blah. You're selling shit. I know all about synergy shields. I don't care what you have to say. I'll be going now, bitch. Wait. You mentioned illegal aliens? By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have residence in the upper city of Taras. They allow a few of us will accept here, but for the most part it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human would want to live in the apartments in this dump. So the landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments. They don't pay rent. Well, aren't you worried about getting got, mate? As Harris authorities pretty much turned blind eye to this place. A few illegal aliens just weren't worried about it. And once the shit took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to the residents. You want to see what I have in stock? No. See you around. Yes, I will see you around. Many times. Okay. There are a lot of doors around.
Yes?
Most of them, some of these doors don't lead
yes?
to bounty.
It's open.
So to say. This is just a random Twi'lek that says a few words. Let's see what she says.
Pudu, Tunirama na praka donko searcha chupapanki.
Chupakanki. I think that's Mandalorian. I don't think that's Hatish. I don't know. I'm not sure at all. This leads to the upper city, basically the exit from this circle building.
What?
I think this is a human family. Perhaps.
On it. It's open.
Oh no, it's not. I guessed wrong. Oh no. How bad am I? Hey. Itorian. These aliens look really boring and shit in this game, but in the comic they look a lot more interesting and a lot more. They're a lot more agile in the comic, so that's nice. This is just an empty room. There's a few people here walking around.
Ready?
Is this the human thing?
Sure. It's open.
Nope, it's empty. No, you can't remember everything, eh? Yes, it is indeed empty. Cars, yes. This janitor doesn't really say anything interesting. Yes. Okay, that's all. That's everything there is to see here, to steal here. Okay, let's just get outside and shit. Yes, let's get outside and do something interesting. Something more interesting. Oh, shit. There's the door. Probably should have gone the other way. Would have been quicker. Yeah, words. Oh no, a journal entry? Blah blah blah. Nothing interesting. Has that updated? Where is this? He ordered a bounty, blah blah. Okay. Nothing interesting. Nothing that we don't already know. I probably didn't include the shit that happened after I entered the escape pod, but I'm pretty sure this is mine and Cart Onasi's escape pod. Looks like it came from the desert. It came from somewhere there, or maybe from directly above. Probably not though. And then I would guess that Cart Onasi dragged me into that building. Anyways, soon Onasi thinks, or I think yes. Let's talk to him again. Is it a good time to speak more or ask more questions?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Is this really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with them. I don't really care for your life. because I already, in real life, I know what your life is about. But there are a few story thingies, so I will instead say answer the damn questions already.
Pretty snappy with the orders, are we?
Haha.
Okay. You got
Saluted
it?
me.
Sir, let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
How suspicious. Let's see. Why ask me? I don't see the point. Like you said, when we first met, Bastila didn't have time to use her powers. I wasn't in a position to know what was going on, really. I think this is the most truthful question, answer to that question, from my personal experience.
Neither was I, to tell the truth. I was on board as an advisor for the most part. The battle began so fast it's anyone's guess as to what actually happened. We lost the ship and a lot of good people. And for what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Yes, indeed, very suspicious. Eh? I hope you don't know the story of this game. I try to not spoil the story of the game whenever. Yeah, I try to avoid spoilers because it's interesting. Spoiler hashtag spoiler. You know, I'm not gonna spoil anything in the future. I mean that tells you about the future of the game. Anyways. I want to answer his question, so I will say, I am a scout. I was recruited in the fleet for my skills, if you must know.
Well, that makes sense. Still, it seems a bit strange that someone who was a last-minute addition to the crew roster is one of the survivors.
Yeah, I would be interested to know what the first option would have made him say, because then he would explain why he is suspicious of me. What did he say? Yeah, blah blah. What is so odd about me being added to the crew at the last minute? Are you implying I had to do had something to do with the crash? You'd rather I wasn't? I'm gonna click this.
No? Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
You know, that's how the Force works. You know, the Force works in mysterious ways, and it is said that the Force is within all of us by Jedi. It could be that Bastila, that mine and Bastila's fates are entwined somehow, or our shit. You know. Bastila's trying to protect me with her force or something, or her force is protecting me. You know? You never know. Yeah. Trying to spoil anything. Blah blah blah, yeah. I have no idea what you're talking about. Why would Bastila request my transfer? It doesn't make any difference. Let's click this. Why would Bastila request me to be transferred into this ship?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
Yes. Let's see, do you hate surprises? I don't really have the time to think. Blah blah. What do you mean by surprises? I'm telling you, Cart, I had nothing to do with the crash. Shouldn't we be trying to work together? What do you mean surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Okay. What are you suspecting then? Blah blah blah. Try something and I'll... Yeah! Try killing me, then it'll be your last mistake, mate.
Look, it has nothing to do with me personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no,
I
I'm
know
not
his
going to
reasons.
discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Uh, you haven't heard the last from me on this.
All right, all right. You're
Exclamation
pretty damn
mark.
tenacious. You know that? We'll talk about it, but later. Right now, I just want to get going.
Let's see what the journal entry says. Cars. Although he has agreed to work with you, you've learned that Cart is suspicious and mistrustful of others. There is probably a reason behind his mistrust, but he was reluctant to discuss it. Ooh. Okay, there's a store here. I need to buy something from the store, though. Actually, do I want to buy that? Let's see.
Hello,
Blah
you
blah
most-
blah.
The Sith company.
Blah blah blah. The shit took all her swoop bikes and all her heavy weaponry. So yeah, whatever.
Anything I can do.
Let's have her explain you some shit.
Oh, you're one of those off-worlders, aren't you? Come to Terrace for a short business trip and end up stuck here because of the Sith quarantine, right? Oh, you can't be too happy. Trapped on an unfamiliar world and all. But Terrace isn't so bad, as long as you stay in the upper city. Just try to avoid the Sith. And stay out of the lower city. The swoop gangs are totally out of control. Even Davik's men are having trouble down there.
Swoop gangs? What can you tell me about them?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the Hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
What do you know about this Davy character?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
Sure. Davik's, is Davik working for the Sith? Do you know anything about the escape pods that crashed here on Taris?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first.
Yes. I think that's
Good
about
day to you
all.
then.
Yeah. That's pretty much all. There's a bar here. We should enter. We're I'm almost old enough.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
Of course you are. You're just here to get drunk, mate. Standing just outside the bar or the canteen. You know, getting drunk off of the fumes coming out from the ventilation shafts here somewhere that are non-existent. Anyways, let's just get in. Yes, indeed. Oh shit, I probably should have bought that one item. It doesn't matter. There is no action in the duel ring, so the monitor is blank. It's a duel ring. Okay, this guy, he's an old Pazak player. Pazak is a card game, and you can see here on the table being played. I know. This guy wants to sell his deck.
Hello there, youngster. Just
Blah blah blah. Sure, I'll buy your deck.
Glad to- good luck.
Ooh, I bought your deck.
no.
It only cost 50 bucks. Now I have 219 bucks. Niklos, this is Niklos. There's an interesting thing that can happen if you win Niklos in a card game. Let's talk with this woman first.
Don't you just love watching the Pazak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
Note how she said, credits, right after saying Pazak players. That's an important thing you should listen to. Listen to how she says, all those credits, all that money. Oh, look, a person with a name. She is probably important. Let's talk to her. Uh, this is... let's just talk with her.
Hi there. I haven't seen you around before. Of course, they don't give us Sith officers from the military base much time off.
Sure. You're from the military base? You don't look like one of the Sith.
I'm off duty right now, so I'm not in uniform.
Oh,
My name
that's
is Sana,
it?
Junior officer, first class with the Sith occupation force.
Okay, my name is Pilote Koyo.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking to me at all. Most of the people here on Taris can't stand us Sith. It can make this job pretty lonely.
What did she say? Blah blah blah. I could persuade her and say, you're just doing your job, right? I don't hold that against you. Whenever it says persuade, that means it'll use your persuade skill. And since my persuade skill sucks, it's basically at 0. It's my persuade level is -1, so I probably can't persuade anyone anywhere, in any way. It's a dice roll, anyways. So actually, I probably could if I tried enough times. Yeah, yeah. You can't really blame people. You did conquer the planet. I'm not actually from Taris. I'm just stuck here until the quarantine ends. Let's see that. Oh, I'm not actually from Taris. I'm just stuck here until the quarantine ends.
You're an off-worlder.
Yeah.
I figured you'd be even more angry being stuck on a foreign planet and all.
Being stuck on Taris isn't so bad. But the locals aren't much fun, if you get my drift.
You know, it's like everyone on this backwater planet is in a permanent bad mood. Don't they know we have to make the best of things?
Everybody has their ups and downs. It's how you deal with them that counts. So, yeah, let's say that. Everybody has their ups and downs. It's how you deal with them that that counts.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it. It's pretty easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our spirits up.
KK. You know, you need to blow off some steam once in a while, eh?
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's good to talk about this stuff. It gets pretty lonely up at the military base.
I know, right?
I have to get going soon. I've got a shift at the military base. But some of us junior Sith officers are having a party tonight to blow off some steam.
Oh, a
I'd
party?
really like to see you again. Why don't you drop by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be there.
Don't be late. We're starting right after our shifts end. Most of us won't even be going back to the base to lock up our uniforms. I look forward to seeing you there.
Sounds like fun. Ooh, she's looking forward to seeing me there. How interesting. Let's talk to this noble.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Can't you tell from my clothing that I'm of the nobility?
You are
Get
of the
away from me.
nobility?
I can't be seen talking with a common rabble. It wouldn't be proper for a man of my standing.
A common rebel, eh? It wouldn't be proper for someone of my standing. Huh. There has to be some kind of subplot with this guy because you know, usually when you get like
Yes,
this
what's in your
shit,
mind?
the movie thingy,
You got it.
that usually means that there's some kind of a subplot or discussion. Usually when you talk to strangers, you'll just get
It's
this
a good
box.
thing a few of the Sith come in here to relax when they're off duty. That should keep them from closing this cantina down.
So yeah, this guy must have some kind of a thingy with him.
What? Why are you speaking to me? Get away from...
Either that or I have to be a female character to talk with this guy. I don't know. Or maybe I need some kind of noble clothing. Maybe I could kill this guy. I don't know. Let's I'm gonna try something. By the way, this guy is he's the male equivalent of the chick in the Pazak room. it's interesting how this person doesn't require you to beat Niklos in a Bazak game to have his shit done to you. It's really interesting. Has to do with what some might call female privilege, or others call them tits.
Mucho shaka paka.
Mucho shaka paka. I get paid to dance,
no
not to
bam.
talk. Okay. Mucho shaka paka. So anyways, let's see how this guy sounds.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've
Sure.
experienced many lonely evenings. Something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
Well, same here. I'm gonna be in a party. I'm gonna be participating in a party. A party.
You aren't from Terrace, are you?
Yo,
Do
no,
yourself
I'm
a
not.
favor and stay away
Eh?
from the Teresian ale.
If I
Packs
check
more kick
my
than
words.
most off-worlders can handle.
I think I just went crazy for it, right? Or something. Okay. This is a crazy woman. She's of the nobility. Maybe if I steal her clothes, maybe then I can talk to the noble over there who didn't want to talk to me.
Where did you get those clothes?
I know,
A
right?
trash compactor in the
Yeah,
lower city?
I did.
And where are those drinks we ordered?
I'm gonna say, who are you and why are you bossing me around?
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat can cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Yeah, no.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I
From
could get
Daddy.
you fired.
Shut up, bitch.
How dare you speak to me like that? Daddy's going to hear about this.
Now she runs away. This is her friend. I don't think she... says
Are you
anything
our
really
waiter?
important.
Ghana's buying tonight. Talk to her to get my order.
Well, she just ran away, so it's... yeah.
This Teresian ale is fantastic. We should have conquered this planet ages ago.
Ha 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 ha. How funny. Okay, let's get into the important room. The duel ring. We'll do that next episode. Well, yes, this is an official what's it called? Yeah, a point where you end shit. Gute Nacht und hast ein haschlich Tag. Ja.